Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I know everyone's really excited to get up here and give their presentation. We're working on all semester, so it's been a chaotic time, but we're really excited to meet you guys face to face and really get to show you what we've been working on. My name is Roman Holloway. I'm just one of the 4 members of my team. Unfortunately, you guys are stuck listening to me, but we're going to get through it. But for the rest of my team, we have Madeline Haug, Remy Terbrok, and Savannah Edwards. And we're super thrilled to present, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So in this campaign, our team decided to take a brand awareness approach. We want to get Robinson Farms' name really out there, get you guys interactive with the brand because it's such an amazing organization, company, business. It's so beautiful and elegant. And we've created strategies, objectives, and tactics in order to achieve the goal that you guys have set forth. Now, throughout this campaign, we've used social media tactics, strategies, website traffic, page rank, and ultimately print media as well. So we came to this decision to take the brand awareness approach after touring Robinson Farms, which, by the way, I feel like I was in the TV show Bridgerton. When you're pulling up, the gates open, you feel like you're in a castle. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not in Kansas anymore. I didn't know where I was. But exactly. So, but after the tour, we met together as a team. We conducted a communication audit. We sent out a few surveys, and ultimately we were like, you know what? We want people to know about the Robinson Farms NxtGen brand and really get their name out there. So throughout this campaign, we're going to have 3 objectives. Now, the first objective is going to be to increase by 350 visitors the checkout page of the website. So the first problem we ran into was, overall, it has little brand awareness. Now, Ms. Crodinger, I'm just going to pick you out of the group for a second. I've talked about brand awareness a lot. You're probably going to get it a few more times, right? And you're probably thinking, Roman, what the heck is brand awareness? Why are you talking about it? Why is it important? Right. It's a great question. Fantastic question. So brand awareness is how well an individual can recall or recognize your brand. And this is important because it helps separate you from your competitors. So if people don't know your brand or know that you exist, how do you plan to be successful? So we want to create a high level of brand awareness. So the first 2 things we did, first we created a brochure, and then second we created a new website. So let's dig deeper into the brochure that we created. So we created a brochure just because it's simple, it's an inexpensive way to promote Robinson Farms NxtGen. We're going to be distributing this brochure throughout local businesses around Cape, Sykeston, and Jackson, Missouri. It's all local businesses. Strike up their relationship with that, and then also just have our name out there as well. So when they see it, they can grab it, look at it. And I think one of the great things about a brochure is when you pick up the brochure, it has everything listed from the mission statement and about us to what you guys have to offer. And just from a few quick glances, they can already just get a little insight of what you guys are, what you guys are about. And then there's a QR code at the bottom. So if you scan that QR code, that's going to directly take you to our website. And as well, it has your Facebook, Instagram, all that, and the address, how to get in contact. So we try to cover all facets of how to get in contact with us. Now the website. So in order to attract consumers and ultimately lead them to the checkout page, which was objective 1, we made the website more elegant and really give that Robinson Farms NxtGen feel. Now, Drew, I believe you were a designer of some sort, like an interior designer, and very creative. Obviously, probably way more creative than I could ever be. And I know you love colors and the contrast, so we really wanted to capture that and really show off what Robinson Farms NxtGen has and what we want to represent. And the website, that's your first experience. How many people have heard the quote, first impressions are everything, right? It's so important. For most consumers, the website's going to be the very first impression that you have. So you want to have that great first impression. Go into the venues tab. So the venues tab, that's going to highlight all of the venue spaces that are offered at Robinson Farms. That's going to give you maybe like a brief history of why it's named the L, the Sunset Cottage, what's offered there, what amenities do you have, how many people sleep, bathrooms, all the different things you can do. It has photos of all the beautiful features in there. And then moving to the one of our personal favorites that we included was the wedding inspiration tab. And what that does is it's created to highlight and support our weddings that we put on. So it gives the soon-to-be brides and grooms guidance and imagery, and it really gives that wedding feel that Robinson Farms has. So we want clients to look at it and just imagine themselves, right? Imagine themselves walking down the aisle with their significant, seeing their significant other with their loved ones, being around everyone that they love, and seeing the beautiful flowers and the elegance, the lights, everything. We want them to be able to imagine that here. And so also the wedding inspiration tab has, I believe it's near the Pinterest right there. It's a Pinterest board, and that is used as an interactive link. And it's going to take you to the Pinterest board where new ideas can be used at Robinson Farms. Just new creative ways to even promote your guys or give new ideas to how you guys will be able to maybe transfer different weddings. And at the bottom part of the tab, there's going to be a wedding of the week section, which is something that we included. It's going to highlight a couple that has recently got married that chose Robinson Farms to be a part of something, create that memory. They chose Robinson Farms. We want them to feel appreciated. We want them to say, you know what, thank you for choosing us. We're going to highlight your wedding of the week. Now, Callie, right? It is your, I'm sorry, I just picked you. First person I saw, right? You just get back from your honeymoon, right? You got married at Robinson Farms. It was elegant. It was beautiful. It was the best time you're ever going to have. Now you're back at work. Not so fun. You had a great honeymoon, a great wedding. Now you're back at work. You're like, oh, gosh, I hate this work. Blah, blah, blah. But then you get a text. You get a message from Robinson Farms that says, hey, you're on our website. Check out the wedding of the week. Well, that's pretty cool. They posted my wedding on the website. So you go on there, you click it, and it has some pictures of you in your beautiful gown with your, with your significant other, your family, your loved ones, all of that. And I assume that you're going to say, that's awesome. You're going to send it to your significant other. You're going to send it to your family. You're going to send it to the people that were at your wedding, in your wedding, all around. Post it on social media. That's pretty cool. You're going to send that around. People are going to click on it. And that's right then and enough. People are clicking on your website. They're interacting with it. Robinson Farms brand awareness is increasing because people are looking at your website. And then moving to the amenities tab. So the amenities tab, it just highlights all of the amenities that are offered at Robinson Farms: biking, walking, hiking. So it also has a coming soon page. So what are you guys doing in the future? The wine and the bourbon tasting, the spa, and then the ATV riding. And count me in. I'll be there as soon as it's up and running for sure. So yeah, it just has all the glamping, the future for Robinson Farms. And then lastly, we're going to have the contact page. And the contact page is every way that you can get in contact with us. So basically, we're going to have the Facebook, the Instagram. So as long as you click those, it's going to take you directly to the Robinson Farms website. Phone number, address, and as well as, if they just want to leave a note, maybe you can get back to them. You spill that out right there. And my personal favorite, if you scroll to the bottom, it's got the directions to it because myself, directionally challenged, I'll admit it. If you click that, it takes you directly to the Google Maps. That's going to give you the directions to Robinson Farms. 27 minutes, count me, easy. But then moving on to Objective 2. Now, Objective 2, we want to increase followers on all social media platforms. So Facebook and Instagram, we want to increase by 750. And then TikTok, we want to increase by 350. And that's by May 31st, 2023. So the second problem we came across when we were going through our campaign was the current promotion and engagement. And so when we came across it, we kind of realized that you guys aren't doing kind of active promotions and engagement with your consumers. So in order to create more brand awareness, we developed a 25 social media and promotional ads. So we created 25 ads, and granted, I'm not going to put all 25 ads on you, so you guys keep scrolling, but these are just some. I think there's 5. If you refer back to page 24 of our campaign book, all 25 ads are going to be there. So this is just a great way to get our name out there, farm to table, just different ways to really show what we have to offer at Robinson Farms. And then the last one, we want to do a giveaway. And it's a Valentine's Day giveaway. It's a promotional ad. And we're going to be giving away a romantic farm-to-table dinner and a complimentary staycation to 4 lucky couples. And all the consumers have to do is they have to enter this giveaway. All they have to do is, follow the Instagram, the Facebook, like the post, and then tag another couple that they think deserves the giveaway. So now moving on to objective 3, we want to increase Robinson Farms. We want them to be on number 1 of page rank 80% of the time until May of 2023. So the problem that we ran into was that Robinson Farms NxtGen doesn't come up when searching on Google for various venues, right? I think Kelly hit on it when you search Robinson Farms and Cape Girardeau, it comes up to the 3rd page. And then when we were doing it near me, we're in the Cape Girardeau region as well, so it said wedding venues near me, it was not coming up. So, Drew, let's say you are proposed to. You're like, oh my gosh, greatest day ever. I'm proposed to. This is going to be awesome. I can start my future. And you go to look. You're okay. Now the stress hits. You got to go plan a wedding. Okay. Well, first thing you're going to do is you're going to get in Google wedding venues near me. And you're scrolling, but Robinson Farms doesn't come up. So there's no way for them to see Robinson Farms. So there's 2 main ways to get on that Google page. The one, it's called Google Ads. You pay to be on it. Doesn't have to be a lot of money, but you do have to pay to be on it. Now, the second one is the organic method, which you don't have to pay for ads, but it's a long-term plan. It's called the SEO, kind of what Callie touched on, but it's a long-term plan. We would like to do both of those. So for the first one, we're going to do Google Ads, right? And so with Google Ads, it's the quickest and the easiest way to get on Google PageRank. You sign up with Google. You choose the keywords that you like to bid on. It's kind of like an auction in a sense. You like, wedding venues near me, concerts, all that. You choose those words on Google. You bid on them. You basically buy them at a cost per click. So the higher you bid per click, the more that it's going to show up on that frequency. Exactly. So these are the terms that we selected by. The search volume is how many times a month that they're searched. The cost per click, that is how much it's going to cost per click. The higher the number, the more competitive it is, the more valuable it is. And then the pay difficulty, right? So the higher the number is, the more that it's gonna be difficult to use search engine optimization. So we want to buy these words. So obviously wedding is very sought after. We decided to buy that anyways. But if you look at wedding venues near me, concerts, upcoming events, Black-owned business, those are not very much paid for. So if you buy those words, anytime those people are going to search, you're going to come up. And now in contrast with SEO, that is SEO stands for search engine optimization. What that is, if you plug those words into your website, your page content, as you can see, all those words have they're more competitive. So a lot of people just plug those words into their website. So it's harder for you to go on the PageRank of Google if you're just doing that. So instead, we decided to buy those because as soon as when you're betting on those words and you're buying those are more likely to come up. And now moving to the organic method. So the organic method, like I said, you don't have to pay, but it's a long-term plan. And what that is, you're just using those keywords. So we just selected wedding venues, concerts, Cape Girardeau, fake, family, elegant, unique. What we're going to do with those, we're going to plug those into, we're going to integrate those through the website and the page content repeatedly. And, we're hitting it from both sides, basically. The one side, we're doing the paid PageRank. So we're getting all those words to pull up. At the same time, we're doing the long-term plan as well. That's completely free. And you're working those words into your overall concept because Google has an algorithm, right? They scan those words. So when you scan those words, the more time you use that, the more time it's going to pull up. So this is an example of the overview on our website. So this is exactly the words highlighted, the exact words that are SEO terms, and those are going to be integrated throughout all portions of our website through our page concept. That is just a slide example of exactly what it is. And now moving on to our budget. So our 3 budgets, we have a given budget, the skinny budget, and the dream budget. So the given budget is exactly what we talked about when we were at Robinson Farms NxtGen, was around $6,000 to $8,000. And with the given budget, we are going to do about 500 brochures, a giveaway of property, some $10 per day for promotional ads, $59 a month, and then the PageRank is going to be $550 a year. Now we got to slim down a little bit, hit the gym, gotta get a little bit skinny. That's going to be below our budget, so it's around $4,000. We're going to lose a little bit on the page rank. Do 250 brochures instead of 500, and then we're going to decrease it to $5 per day. And then the dream budget, just throwing some money around. We'll get, all of these are effective. We'll be able to, kind of how Casey said, we're going to be able to do our campaign, but it just makes it a little bit more difficult and then a little bit easier to really get the better results. For the dream budget, we're going to do 750 brochures, and then give away the property, the Sunset Cottage, and a one-night stay, and then paying $250, paying $15 a day for promotional ads, and then $80 a month, and then the page rank. So for the $680 a month, $680 per year for page rank, that's gonna be tremendous. Really, anytime those are research, you're gonna come up for that. But like I said, all of these are we can do the campaign, but it just might make it a little bit more difficult to a lot easier. And now the recap and the conclusion. So by choosing PR Pro Shop, we're going to accomplish three main problems. One, we're going to increase your engagement rate via social media platforms. We're going to increase your overall brand awareness through our website, brochures, and even the page rank. And then lastly, we're going to do the SEO strategy of page rank and SEO terms to get you on the first page of Google page rank.